Are Americans losing faith in religion? The Wall Street Journal and the NORC conducted a study asking that very question. They found 62% of Americans viewed religion as a very important back in 1998. Fast forward to 2023, though, that number drops to 39%. Our next guest is offering a different perspective as Morning in America continues the conversation about the core values of this nation. Welcome in public theologian and author Candice Marie Benbow. Good morning and thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Mitch.
So this poll says that Americans are less religious than 25 years ago. Do you think that's accurate? Is that what's playing out when you see real people and not just numbers?
Actually, no. What we're seeing really is what we're calling this deconstructionist movement, where people are really interrogating their faith beliefs and detaching them from things that we thought were synonymous with faith. So you're seeing people really question what it means to be deeply faithful and also hold our country accountable to its harms. So you're really seeing people actually being less patriotic. You're seeing people who are questioning and pushing back on misogyny, sexism, and homophobia, and really asking what it means to be faithful, what it means to be a person of faith, and really hold institutions accountable for systemic harms.
Well, there's an ideal here that people are just practicing their faith differently, too.
Absolutely. We're seeing, one, that there is actually an increase in spiritual hybridity and multi-religious engagement. So people are pulling from different spiritual traditions to really form who they are. We're seeing that attending church is not as important or as it used to be. And part of that is COVID, right? So that when we were in COVID, we couldn't go to our religious institutions. And so now we're seeing people say, what does it mean to be faithful and not necessarily be tethered to an institution?
But at the same time, we had that Kentucky revival, which if you are a person of faith, it just kind of heartened you and said, okay, people are out there. They are hungry for this. They want the living water, as a pastor might say. And so it looks like people are looking for something to be a part of. So are you seeing that as well, that people are still faithful? They're just looking for the next thing that they can be a part of and really sink their teeth into?
Well, I think it probably depends on who you talk to about the Kentucky revival, because I didn't see a lot of people who look like me in there. So when you don't have diversity, I question whether or not you're really having revival. But I do think that we're in a moment where people are really interrogating faith and seeing what it means to be people of faith who hold different values and tenets than years ago. And what does it mean for us to say, hey, we can be faithful and also be much more liberative in our policies and our politics. And that does not mean that we love God or whatever deity that we ascribe to any less.
Well, Candice Marie Benbow, thank you very much for your input on that. We appreciate that America's still faithful, despite this poll.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.